Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Battlefront II Modded. This will probably be the second to last video in which we take a look at the conversion pack, because I felt like I've spent quite a few videos on this mod already, and it is a really big mod. There's a lot of stuff to see, but I did want to kind of wrap things up and make sure I covered at least a couple more of the Battlefront 1 maps real quick. And then I think next episode, there's actually two unique space maps I want to do. And I think we still have one more Battlefront 1 map I haven't covered yet, so we'll probably take care of that in the next video. And I think that'll probably be it for this mod, just because at that point we'll be up to, what, like 9 videos on this mod, and that's more than I've done for any other mod, and to be fair, it is kind of warranted, but at the same time I do want to move on to some other mods and maps and such, so yeah, just keep things fresh and spice things up a little bit. Yeah, I do want to move on to some different stuff pretty soon here, and possibly even take a look at some newer mods. I know I looked at the mod for the Force Unleashed characters and all that kind of stuff, but there's some other newer mods that I haven't really had a chance to play very much, and I'd kind of like to kind of explore those mods a little bit. And yeah, so this is actually one of my favorite maps. I probably said that a couple times, because a lot of the Battlefront 1 maps are actually really good. To be fair, a lot of the Battlefront 2 maps are also really good. Although this map is probably a lot better when you have more units, and there is an extra large mode available, though to be fair, I kind of prefer Uber Conquest to extra large, and I don't think that was an option. Can we shoot this guy out of the turret? Maybe not. He's just gonna see us and come after us. But yeah, I kind of prefer Uber Conquest, just because it's a little more interesting in my opinion, because XL game mode is literally just a ton of units and you try and get points, whereas Uber Conquest actually still has you capturing command posts and all that, which I find is a really an essential part of Battlefront's gameplay. So let's go ahead and drop an auto turret here to defend this command post, and probably switch up our units here real quick. I don't know if I really played much of the CIS, because I feel like I keep playing as the Republic, because there's certain heroes I want to play as, and stuff like that. Oh, and we're probably back to that crappy pistol again, aren't we? Yeah, this is the pistol that seems like it has a really... It overheats really quickly, and it doesn't do much damage. On top of that, it does have zoom, I guess, but this pistol is just not very good. And this guy also has a sniper rifle. Did I see a guy down there? Yes, I did. See if I can kill a couple guys without even zooming in. Although the sniper rifle seems to not have much ammo, though that might just be because my unit I just switched from didn't have much ammo. So let's go stealth in here, although to be fair, if we go stealth and we get too close to enemy units, they're still going to see us anyway. Although he's not shooting at us, so that's good. Are we still invisible? Because we look kind of visible to me. I feel like the AI can still see you sometimes. Although these guys, nope, he saw me. Okay. I guess we're just going to drop that and just run in here, throw a couple grenades behind us, and see if we can capture this command post. Continue that reinforcement drain so we can win this map here. Could play as Count Dooku, don't really feel like it though, because Count Dooku is a hero we played before. And okay, now I'm getting hit pretty hard. Yep, there I go. Okay. So let's go and spawn in. I don't think we played the Magna Guard yet. Oh, and he actually has a block. I feel like a lot of later mods ended up, when they added in the Magna Guard as a melee unit, a lot of later mods ended up removing the block so that, you know, he couldn't block blaster fire, because he's basically Darth Maul without force powers, which is a little powerful for a, you know, non-hero unit. But yeah, I think it's probably better when you have a melee unit like this to remove that block feature. But yeah, like I said, to be fair, I don't think mods started doing that until after this mod came out. And of course, there are quite a few mods out there that involve the Clone Wars, so I'm pretty sure most of them remove the block from the Magna Guard. You kind of see well, the Magna Guard model wasn't designed with melee in mind, and especially not Darth Maul's combo. So you can kind of see his hand doesn't quite grip the staff the way it should. It also does seem a little weird that he does flips and such, because that didn't seem to be something that the Magna Guards usually did in Star Wars at all. But hey, it's literally just Darth Maul with a different model and such. Let's see if we can take out a couple of these tanks. Although that's not doing too much. Oh, ow. I think we were standing right where the rockets come out, and then he fired his rocket, and yeah, that killed us. Let's see here. Who do we want to play as now? Yeah, because you actually do have two different variants of the Magna Guard. The regular in-game one that has the usual weapons and such, and then you also have the melee one. I feel like we have played the commander droid, or the commander unit, quite a bit. Let's go ahead and play as Count Dooku now. By the way, I don't know if you can see it, but if you look at Count Dooku's model, I'm going to go into free camera here a second. Look at his model on the front. I feel like there's a bit of a texture glitch there. That's always bothered me. There's a little line right there, and I feel like that's where, when they're making the texture, they accidentally didn't scale it properly or forgot. I don't know. It's always bothered me. I don't know. I think some mods might fix that, and some don't. Obviously, this mod does not really mess with the default units. It just kind of adds some more. So it's not really changed, but it's so obvious 'cause it's like right there in your face. It's just a little bit irritating, but you know, that's okay. I mean, it's part of the default game. I'm not gonna say that's a fault of this mod because it's definitely not. Also, one other little thing that's another fault of the game is the fact that you can see my lightsaber goes invisible, and that happens anytime there's transparent objects. Is stuff like ordinances, like blaster bolts, and anything that has like glow to it or any kind of effect like that tends to disappear. You see this happen with like grass and stuff. You can see it with the command posts as well. It's just another little, you know, little thing about the game engine and all that is it just doesn't handle that very well, and I wouldn't be able to give you a very technical explanation of that. I can just tell you that that's what happens. But yeah, you'll probably also notice that, like I said, on maps with a lot of foliage, because the foliage also involves transparency, because it's basically like a you know, a square texture in which the top part is transparent, and it's a, you know, a grass texture, and yeah, that'll also cause your lightsaber to go invisible and stuff like that. So yeah, just a weird quirk of the game and the game engine, and it is a fairly old game. I will give it that. This game came out in 2005, and of course Battlefront 1, which this map came from, came out in 2004. So yeah, and it looks like we're just about to finish up this conquest mode right here, and it looks like we're just going to capture the last command post here and probably finish it off. I don't know where the remaining units are, other than there's one in the ATTE over there, and I think I saw a flash of red over between 4 and 3. Oh, and they're trying to capture command post 1, so we might have to run back that way real quick. If we don't run out of hero health before we get there, we can go hop in this tank and get over there quicker. Yeah, we lost it, so now that countdown's going to start over again, which is a little bit irritating, but if we head over that way, we might be able to finish off the remaining clone troopers. How much health does that ATT have? It has quite a bit. If we strafe a little bit, I don't think it should, you know, not be able to hit us very well, I think. We are a bit faster in this tank, so we should be able to take it out with a couple of rounds of rockets. It would be nice to have a gunner if, you know, one of our other ally units had decided to jump in, but alas, they did not. I think there's a critical hit location down in the bottom here. There we go, hit it. And there goes that tank, the ATTE, and then we can run up this way. There's another clone trooper. And we got 3 more units to kill. There's a tank over there. It looks like it has 1 clone. Oh, nope, it has one in the top 2. It looks like our allies hit that one. And we got 1 more clone, probably up here in a turret. They like to sit in turrets and just kind of hang out there and basically never leave, unless their turret goes all the way down in health. So if you're trying to find the last unit in a map, a lot of the time you should probably check all the turrets. Even, you know, in your controlled areas, sometimes, you know, an AI unit will hop into a turret and just sit in there, and meanwhile their command post gets captured and goes to the enemy team, and they're still sitting there by an enemy-controlled command post, you know, sitting in their turret, and they just sit there and they don't capture that command post back. So anyways, we're back to Knights of the Old Republic again because I wanted to go ahead and play this one more time before we get to doing the space missions next episode. And we're on the Yavin 4 Arena map, which is another Battlefront 1 map. It's a nice close quarters kind of map, and it does have like an outer ring area around the outside. You could have some vehicle combat in, although there are no vehicles for the Knights of the Old Republic era, so that's not a thing that's going to be happening in this map. Also, these textures are a lot more low res than I remember them being. Alright, so let's run over here, and there's another guy in a turret. Let's help out the Sith Assassin and blow that thing up. Melee unit over here. Nice thing is, I think I probably mentioned this, but the melee units in this era don't have block, which makes sense because the Sith Assassin and the guys with the vibro swords, you know, you can't block blaster bolts with that. That would just be kind of silly. So now we can play as Darth Cyan. Looks like he has A-list Sakura's combo despite only having one lightsaber. So we'll go ahead and give him a shot. There are some custom force powers in here as well. I don't know if I've mentioned that. I feel like there's a couple of units I haven't got a chance to play, so we might end up doing 2 more episodes on this mod. We'll just have to see. It depends on how much time I have and if I really feel like continuing to play more of the conversion pack or not. Because I know we haven't done the Tatooine Dune Sea map, and I did kind of want to play that one. And I'm sure there's at least one other map maybe we might have missed that I might want to go back and play. So yeah, we may end up doing at least 2 more episodes on this. Make it an even 10. You might as well. So I was talking about custom force powers. So once we capture this command post, I'm going to try and show off. So Darth Cyan here has saber throw, and he has force speed or burst of speed, which basically allows him to go really fast. And I think we can. I feel like you could use that in the air, maybe? I guess not. And these force powers also, I almost forgot about this, but they also have their own individual overheat meter. I don't think they actually use... Yeah, I don't think they really use up your force meter down there. Or your kind of your energy meter, the one that your force jumps and your dash run off of. I think they actually kind of run off a separate overheat that you can't really see. It's the kind of overheat that would go around your reticle if you were using a gun, but since you're playing a lightsaber character, you don't have a reticle, so it's not something you can actually see. But yeah, it's basically to prevent you from spamming a force power over and over again, because you can kind of do that in the default game. Yeah, let's just try and stop these guys from getting up here. And is this the last command post? I don't want to finish off this map already, so I'm going to back off a little bit. Let them recapture that so we don't have to end this episode so early, because I feel like I haven't been going that long. And give us a chance to show this off a little bit more. So if I use force speed off of here, yeah, you can get an extended jump if you do it like that. There might be another variant or something. I could have sworn there was a way to use it so that you actually like flew up into the air, and you know, I might be thinking of something else completely though. But yeah, I thought there was a way to like. I mean, yeah, that does give you a bit of a boost in the air if you use it that way. So yeah, I guess it does. You can, you know, jump a little bit further with it. And we probably shouldn't be right out in the open as a lightsaber character, but yeah, we're probably about to die here. Alrighty. So now let's see. Have we not played as anybody yet? I feel like we've played as all of the Sith units. Have we? We probably missed some Republic units though. I feel like. Although, actually, no, we haven't played as, like, some of these basic units, have we? This guy's going to be the sniper, and I think he has a charge-up weapon. Yeah, you can charge this up to do more damage. Interesting fact, that's actually the disruptor rifle model from the Jedi Knight series, I believe. And I think it's actually the actual model, too. It's not just a replication. Or maybe it is. I can't quite remember for sure. Because I know at one point the... Jedi Knight series models kind of became like public and we were allowed to use them. I don't know, but yeah, it's basically a reskin of the disruptor rifle from the Jedi Knight series. And that was a quick mission because I did kind of run in and I didn't even realize that we were on the last command post there. So yeah, in the next episode I think we might just go ahead. Depends on if my controller is going to cooperate with me or not, but we might do the space missions. I do want to do there's a Knights of the Old Republic era space mission. There's also another one I want to do. We might do those, or we might do 2 more ground missions or something like that. We'll just have to see. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode of Star Wars Battlefront II Modded.